Welcome back, Kaiju fans, and today we're going to be discussing some Godzilla anime problems, I would say, at least in my opinion, and I am referring to the upcoming sequel to Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, with the two running titles Godzilla Battle Mobile Breeding City or Godzilla the City Mechanized for the Final Battle, which either one they end up confirming is the correct translation in the future. That's beside the point. What we know about this film is basically what we found out when the first movie came out in Japan in November of 2017, is that the second movie is going to be centralized around MechaGodzilla. I made this video about it back then, discussing the hype around MechaGodzilla 4 coming, and, well, a lot of people said I was wrong, which was funny, because the evidence was right there. But now we can double confirm that MechaGodzilla is the kaiju on this poster here, which is what we were released that day. And there's some issues, at least in my opinion. So we know that MechaGodzilla 4 is what I'm going to call him at this point. He was built by the Bilisaladu alien race. It's the second alien race to show up on Earth chronologically after the Exif. These are like the bulkier guys with the spikier faces, not the religious ones. These are the warmonger ones. And their promise was to, in order for them to immigrate into Earth, because their home planet was destroyed, they promised to destroy Godzilla. And their plan for this was to construct MechaGodzilla 4. So we know MechaGodzilla 4 is a partial alien construct, half human, half alien technologies combined, and he was built to fight Godzilla in the original year that basically humanity ended up fleeing in, when Godzilla was only 50 meters tall. So we can assume that MechaGodzilla 4 is roughly around the same size, maybe slightly larger for efficient combat purposes. And we now know that basically the second film of the franchise is going to be a lot focused on MechaGodzilla 4. Here's where the problem lies. Godzilla Earth, which is the main antagonist that they originally constructed MechaGodzilla 4 to fight, is now over 300 meters tall, considering 19,200 and approximately 50 years have passed since MechaGodzilla was created. There's a bit of a height difference between the roughly 50-meter MechaGodzilla and 300-meter Godzilla. How is that fight gonna work? So, what's gonna happen? Because maybe they reconstruct MechaGodzilla 4 just at his same height, and they use him to fight other Godzilla Phylus or Phileas, which are the current 50-meter species of Godzilla that are, there's an unknown number of roaming Earth, which is basically what the main antagonist for the first anime film was. It's the Godzilla they ended up killing was the Godzilla Phylus variant, not the Godzilla Earth that is the real issue. So say maybe that's what they do. That's fair enough. They reconstruct MechaGodzilla specifically to combat the Godzilla Phyllis variants. That works. But that kind of takes the anticipation off of Godzilla versus MechaGodzilla if they're not even going to use MechaGodzilla to fight the real Godzilla, the Godzilla Earth. So this leaves me with the question of, are we really going to see MechaGodzilla 4 in this film? Or are we going to see a brand new variant and potentially see MechaGodzilla 5 already within a 2-year span, get 2 new MechaGodzillas? It's a possibility. Do I think it's likely that they're gonna build a 300-meter MechaGodzilla to fight Godzilla Earth? No, that's kind of insane. I mean, the fact that Godzilla Earth is already over 300 meters tall is already insane. There'd absolutely be no way for humanity, at least from what we've seen so far of the remnants of Earth, to construct a viable fighting machine, let alone of that scale. So basically our two options are MechaGodzilla 4 will be reconstructed and will be used primarily to fight the Godzilla Phylus variants, and they will find some other way to defeat Godzilla Earth. Or it just goes full on anime, which, I mean, fair enough, and they build MechaGodzilla 5 at a 300-meter variant and combat Godzilla Earth with it, giving us 2 new MechaGodzillas in 2 years. And we might not even get to see MechaGodzilla 4 ever in action, just the screenshots of its construction which we got from Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. Now, what do I want? I wouldn't mind having both. Why can't we have MechaGodzilla 4 to fight the Godzilla Phylus variants and MechaGodzilla 5 to fight Godzilla Earth? I think that's fine. Do I think that's what's going to happen? No, absolutely not. I'm pretty sure they're just going to rebuild MG4 and have him fight the Phylus. But it's not entirely unlikely that we see MechaGodzilla 5 in this same trilogy. It's not for sure going to happen, but it's not impossible at this point, so we have to consider that as an option and keep an open mind for it. So I really just wanted to discuss this because it's been bugging me since I watched the film the few times that I have when it was released, and I wanted to talk about this before I actually went into my in-depth review of the film. So stay tuned for that sometime this weekend probably, and let me know what you guys think we're going to see. Are we going to see MechaGodzilla 4 fight Godzilla Phylus versions? Or are we going to see a brand new MechaGodzilla 5 for this film designed to fight Godzilla Earth? But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate it a lot. As always, liking, commenting, and sharing really helps out my channel. And make sure you're subscribed if you want to stay up to date on the latest kaiju news and crisp reviews.